Hey guys, welcome back to today's pregnancy update video, and as of today, Saturday, May the 6th, I am officially 28 weeks pregnant, which means I am in the final and third trimester. Let's just take a moment to celebrate that all around the world. I was gonna say pop a beer, but that's not right. So officially in the third trimester, in the home stretch. Baby's due date is still July 29th, which according to my doctors, every visit, he's right on track with growth. So it's still that date, hasn't changed. Like I said, 28 weeks, so this means Callum is getting better at controlling his body temperature, which will help him sustain himself once he's born. He's also packing on a lot more body fat, which will kind of aid him in regulating his body temperature. Callum is almost 16 inches tall, about the size of a coconut, and weighs about 2.5 pounds. So he's getting closer and closer to the weight that he will be once he's born. I know this past development has all been about Callum learning how to breathe. He's been dreaming, actually. Babies actually dream in the womb, and everything like that. But now I think from here on out, it's more so about him packing on fat, as well as kind of fine-tuning the responses and everything, like breathing and sleeping and everything, kind of fine-tuning those actions before he vacates my womb. So I'm going to talk first about the giant elephant in the room, which at this point I would consider myself the elephant, because I've gained quite a bit of weight. I want to say it's probably about 35 to 40 pounds so far. I will not blame that on the pregnancy. That was just me copping out and saying, oh, the baby's craving ice cream, the baby's craving a cheeseburger, and that it kind of made me give into my cravings a little bit more. I will say with this pregnancy, I feel like cravings have been harder to ignore. Before I got pregnant, I would say that I'm craving something specific and it could go away within, 15 to 30 minutes. But during pregnancy, it's like I would get a very intense craving and it wouldn't go away. So I felt like I had to satisfy it, which cravings have just been junk food. The thought of broccoli makes me gag. I really just want junk, greasy, fried fast food. I really have no interest in healthy food, which now that Callum's kind of packing on his fat and trying to fine-tune everything, I'm trying in my own terms to kind of fine-tune my own diet. We did go on vacation about 2 weeks ago, which did not help because I gained probably 8 to 10 pounds just on vacation, and that is what Disney World will do to you. Because their Universal and Disney World had so much food to eat. I had a mac and cheese hot dog. It was amazing, but I mean, like I said, 8 to 10 pounds. As far as symptoms go, I haven't really noticed anything too severe or something that I haven't been able to deal with. My feet and my hands have not been swelling, thank God. They've been kind of normal. My feet only did swell once or twice, but like I said, we were on vacation. That was the only time they were swollen, was after we walked around all day at the theme parks. But after a good night's sleep and drinking a lot of water, they went back to their normal size the next morning. And ever since then, they haven't really swelled as much. I know heartburn is a typical symptom. I haven't been having any type of heartburn. I will say one symptom that was super annoying, but it's gone away, thank goodness, is a stuffy nose during the nighttime. That I was waking up for about 3 to 4 weeks, I want to say. I was waking up routinely around 1 to 2 o'clock with a stopped up nose. I couldn't breathe. It was extremely uncomfortable for me, and then I would have to go to the bathroom, try not to wake my husband up or the dogs, go to the bathroom and try to clear my nose out so I could breathe. And it was made worse by the fact that I couldn't lay on my back, because if I laid on either side, it would make my nose stop up worse. Usually if my nose is stopped up and I lay on my back, it will kind of clear its own self up, or I can breathe a little bit easier. But definitely for those 3 to 4 weeks that I was waking up every night, that was super uncomfortable. I think it had a lot to do with maybe my allergies. It was kind of magnified a little bit. There were a few days where my allergies actually started to act up, even when I was on my allergy medicine. But like I said, that's kind of gone away at the moment. I haven't been waking up every night. So lately, if I do wake up, it's extremely hard for me to go back to sleep. There was one night, I think it was this past week, that I actually woke up at 3 and had a super hard time falling back to sleep, and I only got about 5 hours of sleep that night. So I'm looking forward to more of that during the 3rd trimester. Another symptom that I'm not fully enjoying is having very sore hips when I wake up in the morning. And I've read that this is because your hips are kind of widening for birth, so they're kind of loosening up a little bit, and when you have to sleep on your side, it's kind of putting pressure on your hips where they're trying to widen out. So I'll have to flip over routinely, like in the middle of the night, because I will wake up and my hips will be so sore. So I have to, typically around 4 o'clock or so, I'll have to get up, flip over on my other side and sleep for that, and then for a few hours I can sleep comfortably. But by morning time, when I get out of bed, both of my hips are sore, and usually when I get out of bed, they pop. So that's been a new symptom for me. Typically no cravings as of lately. Like I said, I'm trying to clean up my diet a little bit. So I've been trying to eat a little bit better, a little bit fresher, healthier foods, a lot more low sodium, low sugar. I did have my glucose testing 1 hour, and I did pass that by barely. The levels were 170 to 140. My number was 135. So I did pass that. I will say, don't eat cake the day before your glucose testing, because that probably had an effect on why my numbers were still a little high. The day of testing, I did eat a high protein, low carb kind of diet up until lunch, and then my testing was around 3 o'clock, so I did just high protein throughout the day. I know they say typically try to plan your hospital bag around 30 to 32 weeks, but I have already bought mine, and it's not completely planned yet, but I'm in the process of putting things in it. I just got super excited to do it. I actually bought this bag at Walmart. It's like a weekender bag, I think. It was around $18. Like I said, I've been buying a few things to go in it, like little mini toiletries for both me and my husband, a pair of cheap flip-flops that I can use around the hospital, things like that. I've also bought a few things such as nursing bras and robes that I plan on using at the hospital. I'll make a video later on once I get everything packed and ready to go. I'll make a video kind of explaining what all I have. So yes, as of now, I will show you my belly, which definitely has grown since the last video. This is my belly as of now. This is actually after lunch as well, so give or take a little bit. No stretch marks as of yet. My belly button has not started to poke out quite yet. It's kind of in the process, but it's not poking out yet. For stretch marks, I haven't been really using a lot of cream. I kind of started in the very beginning with vitamin E cream, but I kind of stopped after a while. In the reality, I think stretch marks relies mainly on hydration. And so every day I've been drinking about 100 ounces of water, and give her at least 100 ounces, nothing less. But I've been trying to keep my water intake up, and then lately I have been applying the vitamin E as well as a little bit of coconut oil to my stomach to try and stop the stretch marks. I've got a few stretch marks back here, but that's not baby, that's me. So yeah guys, that was it for the video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Like I said, I'm going to be doing my hospital bag update video pretty soon as I get all the things in it that I need. Also going to be doing a video later on with pregnancy favorites and things that I really liked during this pregnancy and things that I probably wouldn't buy or recommend to anybody. But if you have any ideas for videos, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. I will see you on the next one.